Jamaica is on the verge of launching its first ganja company to partake in the multi-billion-dollar medical marijuana market. The company is spearheaded by longtime research scientist Dr. Henry Lowe, who says he wants to launch the new company as early as February next year to make nutraceuticals and cosmeceuticals from ganja. Dr. Lowe unveiled the company and some of his thoughts last evening at the Eden Gardens Wellness Resort and Spa in Kingston. Dashan Hendricks has more.
This is no smokescreen. A ganja company is to be launched in Jamaica decades after this country was the first to exploit the medicinal properties of the plant. That was with the pharmaceutical product Canasol for the eye disease glaucoma. But as Dr. Henry Lowe unveils new ways to use ganja in Jamaica, he was adamant none of it involves smoking.
If people smoke ganja for medicinal purposes, the first big problem you face is that you don't know how much of the psychoactive product or the medicinal products you're taking in. That's the first major problem. The second one is that if you, like in the case of cigarettes, smoke anything which is burnt and charred and it goes into your lungs, you're going to be exposing yourself for cancer and emphysema and other lung-related diseases.
In fact, his plan is to use the product to cure diseases. Dr. Lowe says he will do that with the products from his new company, Medicanja, an acronym for Medical Cannabis in Jamaica, but a clear indication that he is interested only in the medicinal uses of ganja. He pointed to an example of a company using ganja in Europe to produce a product used to treat multiple sclerosis.
What I'm saying here is that we're not going to do anything different from what has been going on in Europe and been going on in Canada and to a lesser extent in the United States. And one of the things that I really also want to maybe emphasize at this point is that we have a brand, and the brand don't have to be linked to smoking ganja.
And armed with the results of a survey done by pollster Don Anderson, which showed 87% of Jamaicans want medical marijuana to be developed and its use encouraged, he challenged the politicians to move on the voice of the people.
We're talking about a multi-billion US dollar business, just in the medical marijuana side. We're not talking about illicit products because we don't support that and we are not there.
Dr. Lowe, however, never went into specifics as to what medicinal products he has developed from ganja, but he said all products will be rigorously tested in clinical trials. Dr. Lowe said the push is about jobs and economic growth. As for his company, Medicanja, he says he will be looking to raise money from the public.
We're going to be putting this on the stock market soon after we launch, sometime in the first or second month of next year, and we will be giving every Jamaican an opportunity to invest in this, as well as our diaspora.
He never said how much money he will be looking to raise from investors, but Dr. Lowe said he has heard from policymakers that about 8 other companies are contemplating setting up medical marijuana firms in Jamaica, and stressed that what he is about to do breaks no laws, whether local or international. Dashan Hendricks, TVJ News.